Once you've produced a plot that you think looks really good, it's time to save it. You should save a copy of your plot in the .fig format, which is the MATLAB figure format, because that will allow you to reopen it and make further edits if you want to. To use your plot in a science lab report, article or presentation, you'll also want to export it as another format, such as JPEG or PNG. Before exporting as a PNG or a JPEG or any other figure format, you can also change the setup from here, export setup. You can change options such as the default font size, the exported image size, and that kind of thing. I'd advise you to play with the settings until you settle on an image size and font size, so that when you insert it in your document it looks really high quality and the size of the text on the axes matches the size of the text in the rest of your work. This can be quite tedious and quite time consuming, but it's worth it because it really makes a big improvement to the appearance of your work. Journals, for example, won't accept submissions if the quality of the images is very poor. If the editing program that you're using accepts PDF format images, then use that format instead, because it's vector graphics and therefore it looks good even when you dramatically increase the size of the image. If you're producing plots for people to view on the computer, you should give them plot titles. But if you're producing plots to use in your other work, I would suggest adding titles in whatever editing program you're using to put together your work, because that will normally look better. You can also use the Generate Code option. This produces some MATLAB code that can be used to create the figure programmatically. However, in many cases, a beginner won't find the generated code very easy to use correctly, and so I suggest that you don't try to use this feature until you're confident and competent in using MATLAB.